I think you nailed you nailed it in the beginning, which is, I think, for us and for anyone who's a guru, don't take them at their word just because they're someone that has had success in a certain area. Process it as one person's perspective and then put it through your own intellectual rigor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I hopefully what we're doing is giving advice. Now, that's true of other gurus as well, but what makes a guru, weirdly enough, isn't the guru, it's how their message is received by their following. So, take whatever guru you dislike. If their following doesn't hold them in that esteem and it interprets what they see through the world and checks on it and adjusts it to their own life, then, well, you've just got a person who may be giving bad advice, but it's just a person giving advice. So,
well, and the one caveat would be organizations that create psychological pressure, like, well, I'll get in trouble if I name them, but
no, but every organization creates psychological pressure of one kind or another. I mean, that's what persuasion is it's, I understand what you're saying, but I actually think that the line between organizations that do create psychological pressure and don't, it doesn't exist.
No, sorry, but here's what I'm saying. We're just online.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't threaten to have your family disown you if you disagree with me.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't follow my advice, I cannot make your wife leave you. I cannot kick you out of your home. So it depends if guru means online guru or if guru is specifically reserved for the leader of someone, the leader that can dehome you or get you disowned from your family. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's interesting to call us gurus and then also call let's say the head of your local religion who can get you thrown out of the community. Mm-hmm. Like, these are different types of gurus. You know what I'm saying?
I understand, but I also think that there are people that are on the internet that use psychological, and we all do. We all use psychological tactics to get people to see our perspective, and there are varying degrees of useful and manipulative. Now, what you're saying is, can I yank a lever that takes someone away from you or impacts your finances?
Opt in to listen to me. Whereas there are people who it's like, if you don't listen to me, I'll just literally get you evicted from our community. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Well, I suppose what could happen is our Discord could become a community, and there could be someone who disagrees. All of this is possible with us, is what I would say. And ultimately,
the goal.
Damn it. The only thing is exactly this. It's how the people who are asking us this personal advice take it. I try to give good advice, and quite frankly, they can ask their mom, their dad, their brother, and their sister. It doesn't make any of them a guru. The problem comes when you go, Dad said it, it's true, close my eyes and just execute on the plan. Don't treat me like that. Don't treat your dad like that. Don't treat anyone like that. But it has worked for me to try your best to assess how someone's own life strategy has worked out and weigh their advice accordingly.
And measure results. So like we were studying the E-Myth. It's a business book. It's about systematizing. Mm-hmm. That guy was a systematizing guru. We took it. We implemented it in our business. It worked in some areas. It didn't in others. And then we stopped doing it in the areas it didn't work. Now we're reading this book called Reinventing Organizations. And we're trying to follow its advice, but we will measure if that is successful in our life. So even with charisma, let's say the thing that we're the most established at, take our charisma advice, put it into your own life, see if you get better results. And if at the end of the day, after consistently trying it, it's not helping you, then we're the wrong charisma instructors for you. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, that's what I would say in terms of any advice we give or anything. It's process it through your own skepticism, but then also just see if it is making your life better or not.
Mm-hmm. And reality is the ultimate guru, right? Reality is the one that gets the final say of how things work out or don't, or what was good and bad and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, and in terms of these very personal things, my hope is that these are not people that, and I don't think this would ever be the case, that have never taken any of my advice before and are coming in for this one really critical, do I quit my job? My hope is that I've, with them, built up a track record of, here's a piece of advice, it was followed, it worked out well. Here's another piece of advice, it was followed, it worked out well. So by the time that they get to those highly personal questions where it's like, it's this moment of quitting your job or not, that they are not blindly following a stranger because he's on the internet. They're taking someone who has a track record of having given them useful advice. And if they're not doing that, that would be disturbing to me as well. But I don't think there's hopefully too many of that occurring. It would be crazy for them to pick me and not the next dude on the internet. So yeah. Hope that you guys enjoyed that clip. If you want to see more like this and have us do more podcasts, we are 100% funded by our generous patrons. And if you'd like to contribute, there's a link in the description, and we'll have one pop up on the screen right here so that we can do more podcasts where we have fun conversations and hopefully some deep ones like this. Either way, hope that you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.